Will, what's the word, baby?
My boy was shaking, Brody.
Everything Gucci, man. To the people, we got my guy Still Will from Power Circle, Team Living. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Word.
Let me tell you something before you start this shit, though.
Word.
You know, like when I first seen your shit, I was on fucking Facebook or whatever, and I see Rod Hollows had did an interview. I mean, Cuda Boy, my fault. My boy Cuda Boy, he did the interview, and I tapped in on it, and I'm looking at the videos, and I see my boy Max Payne did the video.
Facts.
So I went on a page. I'm like, yo, he doing all the Long Island cats. This shit is dope. I'm like, I'm with that movement for real. So I went on I had shouted you out.
Word, I
don't know if you peep.
too.
I said, yo, shout outs to P Fields, but you know the funny things, I didn't even know it was you.
Oh, word?
Yeah, cause I know your shit is and I'm looking at it. I'm like, wait, oh, this my boy shit. When you hit me up, I'm like, yo, that's fire.
Yeah.
I like, yo, I didn't even know it was you. Like, I felt like you was doing something for Long Island. I didn't even know who you was, and you know you my boy.
Word.
And I just shouted you out and shit like that. That's how this came about. That shit fire though.
Facts, real
like
genuine love. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Word. So I know you from all over, man. Like,
yeah.
I got niggas telling me you from Westbury. I got niggas telling me you from the Stead. Yo, put us on, man. Where you from, man?
I'm from Long Island, man. Like, I started out in West. I was born in Westbury.
Okay.
So I did school in Westbury, kindergarten, pre-K, first grade, second grade. That's when I moved. I moved to Hempstead. I was staying in a shelter. I was living in a house in Westbury. Then Hempstead, I was staying in a shelter for a few.
Okay.
And then from Hempstead, from second grade all the way to seventh grade, I moved. I was still in Hempstead. Then I moved to Westbury.
Okay.
Then I moved to Elmont. I was all over, bro.
That's a fact, my nigga. That's a fact. So you started off in Westbury. I know you was a youngin' when you was over there.
Yeah.
So,
I was young. Westbury was wild, bro. Like when I was out there, you know, like it's all type of gangs everywhere. But in Westbury particular, it was really Americans versus Haitians.
That's a fact.
So that's what the beef was. It was like two major gangs in Westbury. Three. It was the Bloods. It was off P Strip. It was Prospect Paru.
Yeah.
And there was this gang called Infantry, and it was this Gold King Menace. So it was either Menace, Infantry, or Prospect Paru. And you got a few Crips out there, and a lot of Spanish people. So that shit was crazy out there for that part.
They was going against one another, like
the Americans, you know, like in other places, you got side versus side.
Yeah.
But it was strictly if you was American, you was fighting the Haitians. Shit like that.
Damn, how the fuck that shit start? Like what?
Honestly, bro, like I don't even know. Like the shit is crazy. Like when I moved out there, I don't know how that shit started. It was just that's how it was. It was like Americans versus Haitians. I guess that shit been started way before I even grew up in Westbury and nothing like that. Word.
You know, people never really fucked with the Haitians in the beginning.
Nah, the crazy thing, I love my Haitian women. Like,
Word.
I love my Haitian women. Facts.
That's a fact. Then you went over to Hempstead and all that.
Yeah. So like I said, so second grade I had moved to Hempstead. I was staying in shelter. Then after the shelter I moved on Terrace.
Yeah.
So I was living in 67. That's in the beginning of the Terrace.
Yeah.
So I was living on Terrace. From second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade, I was on Terrace. Then I got kicked out in the middle school. Word. Yeah, shit was crazy. It was third day of school. We had a riot. It was Parkside.
Yeah.
Crazy thing is, if you on Terrace, there was this gang called EK. I remember I was watching Hollows interview. I was like, I remember EK. And I was in a gang. My niggas made up a gang called Musa Mu. This shit was retarded. We had like the black and white flags and shit, and we was beefing with niggas on Terrace. Like yo, why?
Wait, but you was living on Terrace, beefing with niggas on Terrace?
Yeah, that's the crazy part, bro.
Yo,
bro, shit was real back in the day, bro. And like one of my best friends, my nigga La, shout out to his clothing line. He got the extra profit.
Smooth,
that's my brother right there. Like we grew up together, right? So I'm like that was my best friend or whatever. So sixth grade, that's when I turned Parkside.
Yeah.
But then he was EK. He turned assassin.
Okay,
so it's shit was crazy, bro. Like,
so he was in a completely different gang than you was in?
Yeah, word.
Wow. And that's your man's.
That was my man's. Well, we turned Parkside because me and my guys turned Parkside because we really wasn't really like the kids down the block or whatever. We wasn't really cool with them like that. Like in the beginning we was cool and shit. Then one of my other sons, he moved in my building. He started beefing with them over some dumb shit. So he moved in our building, so we was gonna ride with him no matter what.
Yeah.
And my bro AI,
Yeah.
my bro AI, he had moved in my building or whatever, and he was Parkside. So all the Parkside people used to come to the building.
Shit.
And they knew we wasn't really getting along with the niggas down the block or whatever. So they like, yo, y'all niggas might as well turn Parkside or whatever. I'm like, nah, we good. We got our own shit. We Musa move. Retarded. We like, nah, we good. We don't want to do that. So he used to come to the building. AI used to have house parties on the B floor.
Yeah.
So he used to come to the building or whatever. Like, yo, y'all might as well come turn Parkside. Y'all don't fuck with niggas on the block anyway. I'm like, nah, we good. It was probably like 20 of us that lived in the building.
God damn.
So one day, my man Slim, he was like, yo, we might as well just bring it home, whatever. So he came home first. He came Parkside first. It was like some real crazy shit. He turned Parkside. He came back to the building. This nigga, I was all fucked up. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that shit.
So they was jumping niggas in.
Yeah, some real official shit. Like, I went to Parkside like on the shacks. Like, you had to tie your flag around. You drop the flag. If you fighting and the flag drop, you gotta start all over.
God damn.
Word. So that's when I turned Parkside. Then everybody was just turned Parkside or whatever like that. And then, but the situation, I had moved back to Westbury on 7th grade.
Yeah.
So we had gotten into a situation like the day before with school, whatever. We was beefing with dudes down the block or whatever. Came to the building, me and Slim and my guys, we had got into it. The next day we went to Parkside. We walked to Parkside and we told niggas like what it is. So it was like 30 of us.
God damn.
We walked to the middle school.
Giving niggas trouble.
We saw the hikes niggas, we saw the terrorist niggas. We got it on. I got caught up in it.
Yeah.
So it's like I got caught up in it or whatever. Fucking got suspended for like 2-3 months.
God damn. Now when I was talking to Cooter Boy, I asked him a question. I'm like, yo, how did that shit start? And he was just like, yo, it was some shit that niggas just inherited from.
Yeah, it's some shit that niggas inherited from way back, like way before we even started it. It's like something you take on, you know what I mean? Like,
so nobody knew the real reason.
I don't know. You gotta really like deep into it. So it's Parkside is the hills. Yeah. You got terrace. You got the hikes. You got midway. You got trackside. Word. You got D block. You got desert. Word. So Parkside, desert, D block. They all together. That's why he was like, yo, when we was fighting, it was a million of them, so he turned assassin. So he went on the hikes to turn assassin, and assassin and the terrorist niggas formed together. Them niggas is deep as hell, bro. Word. But you gotta think crazy, like, niggas survived that shit. I'm Parkside living on terrorist. That's like a Bloods living on a Crip block,
that's,
you know what I mean?
Fact. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, nigga, how the fuck?
But it wasn't always beef. Like, sometimes it was beef. Niggas had to find out. I'm like, yo, is it beef on the block or what? And niggas is fighting. Niggas is come to the building 20, 30 deep. Used to get it on crazy, bro. It was crazy.
That's the scary part too, cause niggas just know where you at. You ain't no hiding that.
Yeah, but we had we was smart about it. Like, we had lookouts and shit. We was going on top of the roof, look down the block, see if niggas coming. They try to catch us slipping. We catch niggas slipping. But niggas wouldn't walk past the block. We wouldn't go down the block. Keep it a buck. We wouldn't go down the block, and they wouldn't walk past the building 1 or 2 deep. If they walk past our building,
deep.
They gonna be deep. But that shit, you think about that shit, bro. That shit wasn't about nothing, bro.
Cause everybody cool now.
Yeah, everybody cool. I fuck with everybody now, bro. Like, niggas being parties together, partying and shit. Talk about it, laugh about that shit like shit is retarded, you know?
The way it's supposed to be, son.
Yeah, so that happened. So 7th grade, I got kicked out.
Yeah.
I went to Westbury. I went back to Westbury.
Why was you moving around so much? Like,
I was living with my father at the time. I was living with my father and my mother. I was living with her on Terrace too. I lived in like 4 different buildings on Terrace. I lived in 67. I lived on 145. I lived in the 45 building. I lived in the 77 building. Word, I seen a dead body back in the 77 building. My first time, I was youngin. In the fucking like dumpster.
Shit or they got
nigga, murder, like nigga murdered somebody. Had the nigga in the fucking dumpster, bro. Like, shit was real out there, bro.
Yo, and you know what? I talk to people a lot. I'm like, a lot of niggas I know from the stead just seen shit at a young age that
that shit
seeing that shit.
You shouldn't be seeing that shit, but that's, you know what it is. It prepares you like for the real world. Like, it teach you how to get it. You gotta get it on your own, bro. Like,
that's a fact.
It turns you into a hustler.
Word. Now also talking to Cooter Boy, he's like, yo, There's a block that just made bread. Now he said it made like $1 million on the block.
Probably talking about Bedell.
Yeah.
Bedell?
Yeah. Somebody else said, nah, fuck out of here. That shit made like $20 million on the block. I'm like, it was moving like that. Even you remember that?
Yeah, like niggas, bro. Bedell niggas is getting money. Like I used to sell, like back in the day, I used to get money. I used to sell weed on the block or whatever, right? So I used to sell weed in 67. My other niggas, they did what they did, but I sold weed. I made a killing. When I first moved to Elmont, I wasn't chilling in Elmont. When I moved to Elmont from Westbury from 9th grade, I'm talking about that. I would take, like, after school, 9th grade, I would take the N6 and go right back to Terrace. Go back to the building and hustle, because that's where the money was. Like, yo, I need some bread. Like, there was a lot of, millions on Terrace, bro.
Word.
Millions
like
on Terrace.
It was the birth of hustlers, yo.
Yeah, facts.
I know at some point you moved, like you said, you moved to Elmont.
Yeah.
Now, when you moved to Elmont, who was you living with? You was living with your mother at that time, or still your father?
I was always living with my pops.
Okay.
I was always living with my pops. So, got kicked out of Hempstead, went to Westbury, 7th grade. Yeah. So I did Westbury, 7th grade, and 8th grade. After 8th grade, my pops like, yo, we moving to Elmont. I didn't know shit about Elmont.
Yeah. What was your idea of Elmont when niggas say you
I didn't know. I didn't know, bro. Like, I was like confused. Like, what's Elmont?
Okay.
I really had no history on it, honestly. Yeah. But niggas say you moving to Elmont. So when I first moved out here, when I moved to Elmont, I was gonna go to Elmont High School. Yeah. But they said where I'm living at, I gotta go to Sewanaka.
Facts.
So I'm like, what the fuck is Sewanaka? I'm like, what's Sewanaka? I thought it was Elm. I thought it was just one school, but I ended up going to Sewanaka. Word. So I went to Sewanaka, whatever. That's when I met my guys that I'm with right now, that I be throwing the parties and shit, or like that. Word. And then we took on another beef. You know about the Sewanaka versus Elmont beef.
I was gonna ask about that
too. We just took on another beef.
Hold on. Let me really, you know what I mean? Now, cause some of the niggas you was beefing with, I was wild cool with too.
I was beefing with a lot of your niggas, bro.
I know.
A lot of your niggas putting pain on Elmont Road, bro.
I know there's a lot of niggas, and me, I was always a neutral nigga. Like, I'm like, fuck out of here. I live in the middle. I'm like, it's crazy because I was supposed to go to Sewanaka.
For real?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I was gonna go to Sewanaka, and then last minute niggas like, nah, fuck that. I lived around mad Elmont niggas. I'm like, nah, fuck out of here. I'm going to Elmont.
Yeah, it'd have been different if they told me I can't go to Elmont. I know, like, yo, you gotta go to Sewanaka. You live over here.
Word.
So Sewanaka is like by Carson, and you got the Black L.
Word.
You got Black L, then the Carson side, and then you got over here, which is Elmont High School, and like by Elmont Road mostly.
Exactly. Now I know there was always the little talks, the rumbles, like Elmont beefing with Sewanaka, but how did you get involved with it? Cause I ain't give a fuck about that shit, cause I was cool with both sides. So it was no, I'm cool with all everybody, DG, all the niggas.
Yeah, that's my son.
Exactly. What made y'all start getting physical?
Honestly, bro, Elmont, we was cool with all the Elmont cats before we started beef with them, because we used to come to your house parties.
Facts.
Y'all had the poppin' ass house parties in high school.
Word.
We used to go to come from our side, go all the way to Elmont by the Wendy's and all the way over there. We used to go to your house party. We used to be in the same shit. But one of my mans or whatever, he started dating a chick from Elmont. He started dating a chick from Elmont. And then she was trouble or whatever. So niggas didn't like the fact that he was dating her. She was bad news anyway.
What's her name?
Let me tell you her name, Angelica. I'll tell you. I know you want this juicy. I'm gonna tell you, Angelica. She was cool, but she was bad news.
Light skin, short.
Yeah, light skin.
Yeah.
You know Angelica.
Yeah.
My son was dating Angelica, so that's how that beef started with them niggas, and it was just tension from there. Like, niggas would try to get him. It wasn't even really with us. Niggas would try to get him, but you in my camp, niggas not gonna let niggas ride on you. You know what I mean? So niggas started beefing with Elmont. Niggas had a couple fights, couple bros. I remember one time, we had gathered up on my side. It's probably like 30 of us, bro. So we walking. I remember I had lacrosse practice. I used to play lacrosse too. Yeah. I had lacrosse practice. I skipped down lacrosse. Niggas like, yo, we about to go to Elmont and fight. I'm like, yo, let's get it. So it's like 30 of us, bro, walking from Sewanaka all the way up Elmont Road. And the funny thing is, that day, my team, we had practice Elmont. So I'm walking past, I'm watching niggas scrimmage. Some niggas see me like, yo, this nigga.
Nigga, you supposed to be scrimmaging.
Yeah, word, dumb shit. So, bro, like, so niggas about to get it on at Elmont Park. So it's 30 of us walking to Elmont Park.
Yeah.
We see like 5 niggas. We like, oh, it's lit. Bro, when I tell you 100 niggas came out that back park, bro. We thought we was deep.
Yeah, that's how it be in the road, man.
Bro, y'all niggas came out deep as hell. I'm like, it's 100 of these niggas. I bet we still gonna get it. But my son, you know, Peter Russell.
Yeah.
He's like he's like one of the niggas that he had say for y'all side. Still like, what I say? But I remember my boy Peter Russell came out. He came out from the back. He like, yo, like, what's poppin'? Cause niggas don't know who niggas fight. Niggas just saying the other side niggas. My son Peter Russell came out. I remember this shit. He's like, yo, I know these niggas. Y'all niggas gotta chill. So we talking to Peter and shit, dapping up Peter like, yo, he told his niggas to chill. We told our niggas to chill. Like, yo, Peter deaded that shit, bro. For the time being, he's like, yo, bro, I know these niggas. Nobody's fighting, bro. And then shit got deaded after that. But it was probably like a few more incidents and shit that happened. I niggas not gonna speak about. That's school news now or whatever. But I fuck with everybody now, bro. The niggas be in my parties, bro.
That's a fact. Everybody cool now.
Yeah, that shit. Cool. Think about that shit, bro. That shit was whack, bro.
Legit.
That shit was whack.
Let me know one word you would use to describe each town you was in, from Westbury to Hempstead, back and Elmont. What's one word you would use to describe each town that you was in?
Well, it did for me. I'm gonna say
yeah.
I'm not gonna say a word. I'm gonna probably say like, probably not one word. I'm gonna just say something that mean like, I think Westbury told me, even though we was fighting and shit out there too, but more sports. I got to know a lot of sports in Westbury. Hempstead was a gladiator school. Elmont was parties.
Yeah.
I got into parties when I came to Elmont, which I'm happy that I moved out here, and that's what took off at for me.
Facts. Now with you bringing up the parties and you coming to Elmont and all that, I remember the parties back in the day.
Yeah.
I remember, like, at what point did you say to yourself, like, no, fuck school, fuck everything. Like, I really think I want to do this. Like, this is what I want to do. Party promoter.
Well, yeah. Well, I did go to school actually. Though I had a scholarship. I got a scholarship. I had to play football or whatever. Yeah, and I broke my hand and shit. And I said, fuck that shit. I ain't playing this shit. Where I got a scholarship. I played football in college or whatever. But we started throwing parties. I started throwing parties in Elmont. At house parties. I started the house parties or whatever.
Facts.
And then one of our biggest parties right here on Elmont Road, the Polish Hall shit. I mean, not Polish Hall, Elmont Jewish Center.
Yeah.
Right there on Elmont Road or whatever. And then my first real like fake club party was Brassy Creole. I don't know if you know that over there on Linden.
Yeah.
And then we started moving into like the Rumba Skies and the Nakasakis and the Jam Rock. And I'm like, yo,
Jam Rock days, yo.
Yeah, my first team we called ourselves Goodfellas. You remember it?
Goodfellas.
Yeah, Goodfellas. Word. We used to call ourselves Goodfellas and shit. We start killing Rumba Sky every week. Killing Rumba Sky, killing Nakasaki. Then we migrated to Brooklyn. We started doing stuff in Brooklyn, and shit took off. And then like my team, the Goodfellas team or whatever, they stopped doing the parties and shit. Me and my boy Tex.
Yeah.
We stuck with it and shit like that.
When y'all was doing it at that age, were y'all seeing a lot of money or not?
We was seeing money, but it was so much of us. It was like probably like 7 of us. So imagine 7, 8 of us. Imagine you guys split. You count your bread at the end of the night, and you guys split your money with 8 niggas. It's good money, but it ain't great money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So we took it how we took it, and them niggas stopped throwing parties or whatever. They start throwing parties, and then me and my niggas, I'll tell you how we came up with Power Circle.
Smooth.
We went from Goodfellas.
Did Team Living come first or Power Circle come first?
Power Circle came first.
Got you.
Power Circle came first. Our first party at Power Circle was at it used to be called Club Glass, when now it's called Club Amadeus.
Okay, yeah.
It's called Amadeus. So our first party for Power Circle was September 2013. Yeah, so we got an anniversary coming up too. September 20th.
Everybody got to pull out.
Yeah. September 20th, Club Amadeus is gonna be our 6-year anniversary or whatever like that.
Now, what? So yeah, tell me, how did Power Circle start? What made you say like, yo, the name?
Okay.
How many people's involved?
So Power Circle started was we had these groups. You had Goodfellas, which is me and just Tex at the time.
Yeah.
You had COC, which is Cash Over Credit. That's my bros, Jiggy Reg and Hot Boy.
Fact,
You had the Knockout Boys, which was DJ Scooter and his peoples.
Yeah.
And you had we had my son Postman was in it, and it was a few of us, but we did the Club Amadeus. That's one of the biggest bags we made in my life, bro. Like I saw some real chicken out there. I'm like, yo, we might as well click together and become one. Yeah, because Goodfellas is dying out with just me and Tex. I think all their teams is dying out. So I'm like, yo, I said, yo, we powerful, whatever. We got a tight circle. I'm like, yo, let's just pull out. I made that name of Power Circle. I was like, yo, let's pull out those Power Circle. Let's just do shit together. Because you got Jiggy Reg and Hot Boy, they from Westbury. You got my brother Tex, he from Valley Stream. And you got Scooter, he's from Freeport. You got me, I'm from Elmont, Hempstead, Westbury. So we're going to bring all the towns together as one. And that's how we came up with Power Circle.
Now you said like Club Amadeus was like the most bread you ever seen.
Not the most. One of the most.
The beginning stages of like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's when I seen some real.
What was that like? Like separately, each person, what did y'all walk away with?
Honestly, bro, we walked like, and this is like 10 of us, so we probably walked away with like each like around 6K, some shit like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
6K, god damn.
Like around 6-5K.
Yeah, nigga, I would have been a promoter too.
6-5K. One person, I seen like 5-6K one night. I'm like, oh, nah, it's lit. We Power Circle. This shit lit.
That's it.
But Team Living is whole different. It's team. Some people get it confused. It's Power Circle and it's Team Living.
It's Team Living. That's what I want to know. Like, what's the difference?
Well, like I said, Power Circle is the niggas. This is my niggas. We formed together, and Team Living is basically the old Goodfella niggas that used to throw the parties. Those are the niggas I went to high school with, high school lunch and all that. So Team Living came about. Was we went to DR, and I think it was around 2013-14. I went to DR or whatever, right? So I had got a shirt. Man, I'm very like I like to think like I'm mad creative, so I always got ideas in my head. So I'm like we used to go on a lot of trips, me and Tex. So like, yo, y'all niggas is living, y'all living. I kept on getting mad comments like, yo, y'all living y'all living y'all life. Right. I'm like, yo, that shit hit me on there. Like, yeah, we living.
Facts.
I'm about to get that shit on a shirt. Fuck it. So my next trip, we all went to DR or whatever for Memorial Week. I had got a shirt, a black shirt, and it said living on it. So I went to DR and I got mad compliments like, yo, you get that shirt from? I'm like, yo, I just made this shit. Like, yo, where can I get that shirt from?
Right.
I'm like, yo, this shit is lit. So I came back. We had like a meeting with all our fellas. I'm like, yo, from now on, whatever, we're gonna dress ourselves as Team Living. So we #team_living, and we start doing events. We got our biggest event every year in June and July, Double Cup Love Fest.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Always.
Word. Yeah.
Now let the people know. So now you start taking it serious. You see the bread, and you're like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna do this for real. So explain to the people a day in the life of a promoter. Like, well, especially around the time where you throw, let's say, a double cup. Yeah, around that time, what is it like for you?
Well, Double Cup Love is the biggest event I do every year. The two biggest events we do every year for Team Living is Double Cup Love.
Okay.
And the biggest event I do for Power Circle is our anniversary. Double Cup Love used to take place in June, but we started doing it in July. We got more birthdays in July. So Double Cup Love is stressful. Like, people think being a party promoter is just like throwing up the flyer and tagging people and people's gonna come out. That shit is not gonna work. You gotta have database as a party promoter. You gotta network. You gotta be out in the streets. Like females like, yo, you always out. Like, if I'm out, I'm either making bread or I'm networking. I'm not just gonna be out just to be out, like chilling and have fun. Like,
it still work for you.
Yeah, it still work for me. So Double Cup Love, 1, we gotta pick a date. 2, we gotta find a venue. We gotta find DJs. We gotta find a staff. We gotta find bartenders. We gotta find bottle girls. We gotta make sure we gotta find a perfect person to do our flyer.
Yeah.
We gotta find out bottle prices, how much bread we can put on a bottle price to get the profit back.
Exactly.
We gotta get hosts. We gotta get birthdays. Just a lot of shit. It's a lot of arguing. Like me and my niggas, bro. Like if we recorded our meetings, bro, we always arguing. Like certain people want the bottles to be 100, certain people want the bottles to be 200. So it's an argument. By the end of the day, we all family. So I feel like if you don't argue with your family, it's not real. Like, you know what I mean? You show you
somebody's not being honest about
exactly. You express yourself. To others, man. It's a headache, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. You know what I mean? This shit, let me tell you, on Double Cup Love, it rains every year. No matter if we
keeping that, yo, like
this shit is wicked, bro. I'm like, yo, we gotta go to church, we gotta pray, we gotta do something, bro. Like,
but the people still come out.
Yeah, the people still come out. That's a fact. Like every year it rains. I be praying like, yo, I might pray tonight. Like, yo, next year hope it don't rain. So check this out. So every year it rain, right?
Yeah.
This year, what happens? We had Double Cup Love on the hottest day of the year. I don't know if you know that May was shutting down events because it was too hot. Our shit was like, I think this year was July 20th.
Yeah.
July 20th and July 21st was the hottest days of the year.
God damn.
So it was like a heat rage or whatever. So we was worried that we thought the mayor was gonna shut our shit down because a lot of big events got shut down, and people like our ticket sales are still moving. Like we had like 11,000 already on ticket sales before we walk in the. Yeah, we had like 11,000 already on ticket sales before we walk in the party. And Double Cup Love was good this year. It was good. It was real good. We're looking to migrate to Atlanta though too. We're gonna like go to different places now.
That's big.
Yeah. So DCL, ATL, watch out for that. That's gonna be crazy.
Tap in, DC, tap in, ATL.
Yep.
Facts. Now, I know you was giving up all the, like basically things you got to deal with. Now, what are the pros and the cons of being a promoter? Matter of fact, you know what? What are some of the things you just don't like dealing with as being a promoter?
Let me see. One of the biggest headaches.
Yeah.
Is let me tell you. Well, being a promoter is all about customer service too. You gotta make sure people is having a good time. You know what I mean? You invite people out, make sure they get them a drinks or something. But that free shit be killing me, bro. Like say I invite a female out. I'm like, yo, come through. You good or whatever? Yeah. Or I put you a +1 or +2. Say she come with 6. Well, she like, my girl's not gonna want to pay. I'm like, tell them to get there before 12 because most of our events is free before 12 anyway. We give you a certain time to get in the spot to get to enjoy yourself or whatever. You know what I mean? I hit up a girl. I sent her a text blast out. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, you good. Well, what about my girls? I'm like, yo, bro, like I gotta get bread. Say you work at fucking Foot Locker. Can I come to Foot Locker and say, yo, can I get these fucking Nikes for free? You gonna tell me no, right? Exactly. It's a job at the end of the day. It's not no goofball shit. That's how niggas pay their bills and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Facts. You know what's crazy though? What you saying that? And this is something I realize. If you don't clock into a 9 to 5, people tend to not respect what you're doing.
Exactly. They don't take you. They don't take you serious.
Exactly. They tend to be more so like, yo, come on, let me slide, man. But then if the tables will turn, like you said, if it was a 9 to 5 for you, could I walk into your establishment and be like,
and
yo?
These people got bread. Like I be inviting out people that got bread and they still be on some cheap shit. And I think they only do that because that we got a cool relationship. Like I see some of my friends go to other parties and spend the bag. You know what I mean? Like niggas will go to a different promoter and spend the bag and come to my party and want a discount. Niggas will spend $500 for 2 bottles. Ask me, yo, can you give me $200 off? I'm like, yo, you just spent this bread over there with him.
Why can't you do that?
Why you can't do that for me? Exactly. You know what I mean? But the shit is weird. The niggas want a lot of favors out here, man. Like shit is crazy, bro.
So now y'all throwing the parties left and right, and this is something I always wanted to know. Throwing parties left and right, throwing parties in different towns, throwing parties in different cities, states, wherever. Y'all never get into like physical altercations with niggas, like feeling away like, yo, they throwing a party in our city or shit like that?
Let me see. Nah, not necessarily, because honestly, for the most part, we genuine niggas. We don't do fuck shit, bro. Like, we keep it 100 with you, you keep it 100 with us. We don't go around doing fuck shit. Niggas that do fuck shit, like, real recognize real no matter what.
Exactly.
So we throwing parties. We threw parties in Atlanta too. Everything was smooth out there, whatever. And everything was smooth. Like, we threw parties in Brooklyn, the city. It don't really be the people. Like, people that get drunk and act up, but that's not on us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's stupid shit. But everything, with no altercations, none of that. Nobody feeling the way we throwing. Like, if they do feel a way, they haven't approached us about it. You know what I mean?
Word.
But everything been genuine and good from the start.
That's what's up. Now, doing the parties, what's like the craziest shit you seen? Like,
The crazy shit I seen
craziest shit you seen?
during a party.
Well, you know what? Yeah, during the party.
During a party, I seen. It's back in the day.
Word.
I seen like chicks give it up in the bathroom.
Sheesh.
Chicks giving WAP in the parking lot.
It's that liquor, yo.
Yo, I seen some shit like back in the day. Shit used to be like chicks would really fuck you for some tickets, bro. To get in for free, bro.
Yo, that's why the couple promoters be getting that stigma.
We get that bad stigma, right?
Yeah.
I don't fuck pussy. That pussy can't pay my bills.
Facts.
I need that
Facts.
bread. Like,
Whoa.
shit is crazy.
Bad. Now, I know you said like, yo, you don't like the whole people trying to get in for free and type shit.
Yeah.
So how often does that happen? Is that some shit all the time?
Every go around, bro. Every go around.
Come on,
Some
I gotta
people
do better, man.
Some people I do let in for free, cause you know what I mean, like day ones and shit. But it's like I got a job to do. I gotta get paid at the end of the night. I got a budget. I gotta pay my DJs. I gotta pay some hoes.
Facts.
If I'm letting the whole club in for free, DJs are gonna come up to me like, yo, Will, I need to get paid. I'm gonna come to you. I'm like, y'all just I let niggas in free. I can't pay you. Niggas gonna look at me crazy, bro. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people fuck with us. We already have the DJ's bread right before they get in the door. We have it in an envelope. We professional. Being a promoter is about timing, being professional, and like I said, customer service.
That's what's up. Now, before you said, you know, like you're a very creative person, and I was happy to hear that, because I always want to know, when a nigga's throwing a party, what's your goal? Like, what is your ultimate goal?
My goal at the end of the day, before the money, I obviously want bread, but I want you to come out and have a good time.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I want you to come out, like, if I got a female nigga celebrating with her homegirls or her niggas, like, I want you to come out, have a good time, enjoy yourself. Like, some of my parties, like one of my mans, right?
Yeah.
My boy Hot Boy had a party. My boy Hot Boy had a party back in the day at Westbury or whatever. And I invited my mans out or whatever. He came and he ended up meeting his future baby mother. Like,
That's what's up.
like people meet people at my parties and end up getting married and shit like that. Like, it's not just a party, it's an experience. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, you can meet your loved one in one of our parties, or like any event for that being.
That's what's up. I like to hear that, son.
Yeah, no, you got your regular parties, you got the strip clubs. The strip clubs is totally different from your regular clubs, as far as money wise and all of that shit.
What money is better, the strip clubs money or throwing regular parties?
I would say the strip club money.
Yeah.
But it got to be a lit night, because on the party bread, you get the door money, you get your online sales, and you get some clubs, they give you bar percentages. Some owners are greedy. Bar percentages be trash. That's another thing. Bottle service fucked up parties.
Why would you say that? That's interesting.
Because, like, alright, say a group will come, right? Say a group of 15 people come up, they want to do bottles.
I see.
Say they do like 15 people do like five or 8 bottles.
Yeah.
All of them get in for free. That money is going towards the bar. That money's not seeing the door.
Exactly.
And you getting getting a bar check was cool, but I'd rather door money as a promoter, because it's straight me. Nobody's touching that. We getting a percentage off the bar.
Word.
Back in the days, You would pay the door and get your bottles inside. There was no bottle service line. There was no bottles. You know what I mean? So nowadays, everybody do bottles. So they not touching the door. So that shit fucks it up as a promoter. Strip clubs, there's no bottle service line. You gotta pay the door
and do the bottle service.
You can get inside when you do the bottle service line. But from the strip club, you getting money from the door. You getting money from the strippers because they gotta pay a house fee to strip. So you getting percentage off of that.
What's that number usually like?
It depends. Like certain strip clubs do it a certain time.
Okay,
say if you check in, they do calls. Like say if you check in before 11 o'clock, it might be like $40-$50.
Okay.
The later you come, the more it is.
Makes
say you
sense.
check in at 12, 1, it's maybe $100. And then you get money off the hookah. Like strip club is annoying, but all the strip clubs is dead in New York. The shit's shutting down.
I mean, I'm not gonna hold you from what I see. I mean, what's your experience going to strip clubs in New York and going to strip clubs down south? What would you say is the difference?
Definitely down south, bro, because they naked down there. You can't really see nothing out here. And I think the New York strippers are lazy, bro. You go down south. I went to fucking KOD was open.
I went to KOD.
I love Miami. I'm always in Miami. I love when I get to KOD, you get the office. You got fucking G5. I went out there. These females are fucking doing tricks. They going all the way up on the pole, doing helicopters, spinning on their head. In New York, they'll come up to you. In New York, you know what the strippers do? They come up to you and ask you to smoke your hookah.
They hustling. In New York, that's what they doing. They hustling. They're not working.
They're not.
Like
the strippers will come up to you and smoke your hookah. Yo. And shake their ass a little.
What you doing?
They want you to throw a bag on them. You're not even working for it. They're down south, and they I think they more like thicker and juicier down south, and they just want it more. You know what I mean?
What I realized, and I'm gonna see if you feel the same way. I went to 3 strip clubs out in New York, and I'm like, all right. Number 1, like you said, they're not fully naked. Number 2, I feel like who forced y'all to be here? Cause y'all all angry.
Yeah.
Number 3, when you throw in the bread, they not even dancing. They're fighting for the bread.
Honestly, bro, you know what's fucked up in New York too, which is not happening down south? Niggas is not coming out for the strippers now. Niggas is coming out for the bartenders.
Word.
So it's like at a certain point in time, it's still going on. You got the bartenders versus the strippers.
Because that's big right now.
Because the bartenders is taking all their money.
Facts.
The bartenders is getting their ass done. They go on the DR, they going whatever, they getting surgery, they coming back, they bartending, and they getting half naked just like the strippers. Nowadays you can't even tell if she is a bartender or a stripper. And they shaking their ass. And sometimes the strippers get mad, but sometimes the strippers can't get mad. They can't get mad and they can't. When they can, because that's their job, they supposed to get their bread. But they can't because you got certain bartenders that got certain clients that's only coming out for them. They come to the strip club for the bartenders to throw bread on them, you know what I mean? And the strippers see that, and sometimes they don't know that's a personal client, and they get mad. So it is what it is with that.
Facts. But my thing is like another reason. I don't know. I'm telling you from my experience. I remember when I was at the strip club, they fighting for the money. But when I was down south, the money falls on the ground
and they leave it.
It's there. They dancing.
They leave it.
That's their job. They treat it more like a 9 to 5.
Exactly.
Out here, the shorties treat it like a hustle.
Yeah, they leave it.
Like,
and the strip clubs are way bigger down south.
Yeah.
And shit. There's more things and let me tell you this: the strip club is known for their food, bro. Especially down south, they got the best food in G5, the office. Like every time I touch Miami, I'm in the G5. Like sometimes I go straight for the food, bro. Word, wings, everything's lit. Strip club food is lit.
My man said that too. He's like, yo, the wings. I'm going for the wings. I'm like, nigga, you going to a strip club for wings?
Yo, the strip club food is lit, bro.
Like that.
Yeah, like, and you got to deal with for strip clubs. I try to get like. It's more of like single releases, you know what I mean? Like I try to work with different artists. We had some thing that we stopped doing. Where you probably gonna bring it up. I was talking to my partner the other day about it. Something that we call up is I Am Long Island. We did that.
What's that?
We basically we did it like a few years ago. We did it probably like 2-3 years ago. We did it at Cityscapes. That shit was stupid. We had basically like the people that we fucked with and that was hot from Suffolk and Nassau. We all had them in one spot. There was no beef, no tension. We had niggas play everybody music. We fucking let a few perform. The shit was stupid. It's called I Am Long Island. So be on the lookout for that. Again, we had like some of the artists. We had like my boy Sean Sutton from Westbury. We had shout outs to Giff. And my boy Giff. Shout outs to Richie. He just came home or whatever. My cousin Cameron Shaw.
Yeah. I was gonna ask about him too. How he doing?
He's good, know what I mean? He got a few more of him. Then he come home. I would visit him or whatever when he was in Clinton. I went up top and visit him and shit. He had the streets on fire. The funny thing is,
remember that. I was like, yo, this nigga's gonna go.
Yeah, that's my blood cousin. Like, and like the funny thing is, I really didn't know he was like a rap, like used to rap. Because people always tell me like, yo, like listen to my shot, listen to it. So the funny thing is with that is, my mom had hit me up. We got like when our aunts or whatever, it was her got like a birthday party or whatever in Westbury at the center. So my mom was like, yo, I don't be going to family events, I gotta start going. But my mom was like, yo, you need to come. I'm like, I bet. So I drove to Westbury or whatever, and I had bumped into him or whatever. We didn't have like, we was family, we didn't have a real strong relationship, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's telling me, he's like, yo, you still do the parties or whatever? I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's like, yo, you know, I'm rapping and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, alright, cool. Like, I ain't gonna front, I brushed him off.
Yeah.
I'm like, alright. He's like, yo, what's your email? He sent me the email. Then he hit me up. I still didn't listen to it. So he hit me up. He's like, yo, buzzing. I'm like, yo. He's like, yo, you didn't hear my shit yet? I'm like, nah. He said, yo, listen to that shit. I'm like, I bet. I hung up on him. I played this shit. I need the throne. I need the throne.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, this shit fire. I called him back. I'm like, yo, what you doing with this? He like, yo, I'm trying to move it around. So I started giving him like dates and stuff in the clubs and shit, getting him paid dates and shit like that. And then I put him on the scene like that, and then other people noticed that he got a wave. Like he had the whole Hempstead together, whether it be Parkside, the Terrace, the Midway. He had the whole Hempstead together or whatever. He had the whole Hempstead together, whatever. He started killing the shows and shit like that. Other promoters started booking him and shit like that. But right now he's sitting up. I visited him in Clinton. He doing good or whatever. I'll probably visit him soon. Tell him about this interview. Shout him out. So free my buzzing camera shot, whatever like that.
When he coming home?
He be home. He got a few more years. He dated like, I think he down on 3.
Okay.
He got a few more years. He gonna be home soon. He gonna be soon. It ain't life or nothing like that. You know what I mean? It ain't 15 years. So he gonna be home or whatever like that.
Exactly.
And then that summer he had the throne. Him and Hollow shot the video shoot on Terrace.
Word.
They brought out AR. Yeah, they had Dog Low, AR Ab. They had all them niggas out. That was a good feeling.
Fact though.
Then the next year, that was the summer hit. Next year after that, he had called me again. He's like, yo, I got another one. What you talking about? He's like, I got another, what you call it? I said, yo, you sure it's gonna top the throne? Cause the throne, he had the little kid singing, he had everything. He said, yo, buzzing, I got another one. I said his favorite word, buzzing. Yo, buzzing, I got another one. I'm like, yo, send it to me. He sent it to me. And email was like, boy, it was Money Calling. I'm not sure if it was like that shit right there was fire. Had the whole streets going crazy for that, the Money Calling video and everything like that. We was all in it. Then after that, the next summer he got bumped off, and then just free him.
Exactly. I know you brought out A-Boogie.
Oh yeah.
Brought out A-Boogie to LI. Brought out A-Boogie to the stab, man. Area 516.
Facts.
What was that like, man?
Oh man, we was getting, honestly, bro, we was getting a lot of bad backlash in the beginning.
You know what? I was gonna get to that too. Why?
Because the spot, Area 516. Let's be real. It was like, it's known for niggas getting beat up, niggas getting stabbed, niggas shooting. It's like a dirty spot. Let's keep it real.
Word.
But every time we had an event in there, like niggas respect us. You know what I mean? So niggas wouldn't be on no fuck shit. So that's when A-Boogie first came out, whatever. Niggas like, yo, let's get A-Boogie. We had him for the low too.
Word.
Oh man, we had him for the low. So
right now,
boom, that nigga, we can't touch his number right now. So boom, we had my boy Hot Boy set it up. Hot Boy's good at getting an artist. So my boy Hot Boy set it up. So we was all on the phone with it. They managed Bubba and QP.
Yeah.
So they was calling us. It was like, yo, we sent them the bread, half the bread, and like, yo, we don't want to do it.
Word.
He's like, yo, what you mean y'all want to do it, yo? We talk to niggas saying that spot too hood, da da da. I felt like they was scared to come out here. We like, yo, y'all niggas is with the safest niggas y'all could be right now, bro.
Facts.
Especially in the stead, bro. You know what I mean?
I mean, y'all all loopy, son.
Exactly.
We
We rolling with you with the elite, bro. Niggas is not gonna touch you, bro.
Yeah.
Like niggas, I ain't gonna butt. Them niggas is scared to come to the stead, bro.
Word.
So niggas like, yo, whatever. So we had them deal, right? So boom, we supposed to do it. So they canceled on us that first Friday. They said they had some family emergency, but we seen their page. That nigga Spinking had them niggas in Miami. So the next week, like, yo, we could do it the next week. We said, yo, y'all gonna be
After
safe.
they took the half of the bread already.
Yeah, they had half the bread. But nigga, New York is small, bro, so we wasn't really worried about it.
Word.
You know what I mean? So basically, whatever, they took half the bread. They canceled on us. They said they had some shit emergency, but they really was in Miami for Spinking. I ain't mad at them. They got a bigger bag in Miami.
Yeah.
But they still came through the next week. There's like, yo, everything lit. Y'all could post a flyer, da da da. So we had bought extra security guards for him and shit, whatever, just to make him feel safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he came through. He wasn't supposed to perform. I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. He wasn't supposed to perform, but my son Hot Boy, he's a fucking genius.
Nigga played the record.
Nigga played the record.
That's how they do it.
Yo, listen, he played the record through the mic, but he wanted to perform.
Yeah.
Like Boogie wanted to perform. He likes to perform, but his manager's like, nah, we didn't book you for a performance.
Because now it's an extra.
He's like, yo, the crowd going crazy. Hey, Boogie.
Yeah.
Hey,
You can't flop down.
Hey, Boogie. This nigga said, fuck that. He said, yo, get off me. Nigga hopped on stage, start performing and shit. That shit was crazy. And then we had my boy, shouts to my boy Max Bond, aka Max Payne.
Wow.
We had him perform. He shut it down. And I was perform. Kuda Boy perform.
Wow.
That shit was crazy. Them niggas, shout out to them niggas, bro. Them niggas shut this shit down right after him or whatever like that. But yeah, we had A-Boogie in the town. That's what's up. Then we had we was doing me and my brother Tex. We had some shit with other partners called Church on Sundays, or whatever. That's one of the biggest shits that happened in New York, honestly. Like Church on Sundays history, bro. Like we had that shit running for 2 years with our other partners or whatever. We had various artists like Fab. We had Fab on Christmas. We had Fab. We had Trey Songz. We had Trey Songz. We had fucking A-Boogie, Campy Rock. We had fucking Young M.A., Funk Flex. This is like every week, so you know niggas getting bread. We had to pay them artists.
Exactly.
Yeah, Church on Sundays is going down. Like Church on Sundays was history for us, bro. That shit. I would say Church on Sundays is the party that really stepped me and my brother Tex came on. Money, like, you gotta have money on deck dealing with the big boys. You know what I mean?
Legit.
Like you could get a phone call. Yo, we about to do Fab. Yo, we need this amount of money. Yo, we need 2,000 right now. We want to get Fab.
I had that money ready.
I bet.
But you know, it's like you said, all of that you learn, even learning the hustle.
Yeah, you learn. I'm still learning, honestly, bro. Like you learn everything, bro. Like, but church on Sundays made us really elite. Even though I feel like that we was always good because we was always relevant since high school. We never died out. Like some promoters, they die out. They don't got a wave no more. Our wave never died for years. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like people fuck with us, cause our shit. We even had a party in here, in this spot. My son Fab shouts to Fab. Memorial Week.
Yes, I remember.
Memorial Week.
Shit was stupid.
We had Elmont crazy. Like
I ain't gonna lie, the whole outside of the block.
The whole Elmont was crazy. We had niggas from Suffolk, Nassau, Queens, Brooklyn.
You know what I thought too? I was like, it's a shame there's no rapper out in Elmont that took advantage of that day and shot a video.
That's a fact. Actually, it was a video. I don't know if it was from Elmont though. They had the scooters and the fucking shits out in the front.
I ain't see. He can't be from Elmont then, cause I ain't see shit.
But we had this whole shit. Like Elmont niggas was like, yo, Elmont haven't been like this in years. Like niggas,
shit was stupid. I ain't gonna lie.
Did that. Shout outs to my boy Highlight. Shout outs to my boy Critic Cal. Whatever. Exit 13 shit. Those are my boys right there.
Facto. Man. Now, what's a common misconception you would say people have against party promoters?
That we broke.
He looked dead in the camera when he said that.
A lot of people don't really take you serious because you're not getting a solidified check. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not clocking in, even though we all putting in the hours. We just really not clocking in. We work when we want to work.
Yeah.
And if I'm a lazy promoter, I'm not going to get paid. If I'm not out there doing getting birthdays, sending email blasts, you know what I mean? It's hard. It's not just like I said earlier. It's not just posting a flyer and people's gonna come. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That we broke and we hoes.
Why now? I guess we sort of covered why they think y'all fucking everything. Sometimes the shorties just fucking for tickets, but like, why is that? Why people come with that even more so? Like, if you get deeper into it, why do you think people think all the party promoters getting all the shorties?
Honestly, niggas is getting bitches, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I think they over exaggerating how we getting females, you know what I mean? Niggas don't even, like I said, like, I'd rather money than pussy any day, you know what I mean? Like, like a bitch will try to flirt with you to get in for a party, like niggas, cause we be around a lot of females, so they get a misconception. Oh, he's a hoe, da da da. If you a female, you got mad male bros, I'm gonna call you a hoe. Like, it go either way. Like, oh yeah, they think we hoes and we broke, but it is what it is.
Fuck.
I know what we making at the end of the day.
Word. Now this, I'm gonna ask this, man.
Man, you got some juicy shit. What you got?
You ain't gotta answer it, but you gotta answer it.
Yo, you be fishing for that juice, my brother.
Now back to everybody's saying, yo, they fucking all the. How many bodies you say? From this party promoting shit, cause I know niggas who party promoted, and I know you saying y'all be getting the bitches, but I ain't gonna hold you.
Honestly, bro, I was back in the day, bro. We was getting more. I was catching a lot of bodies back in the day. I don't really look at that shit now like that. I wasn't really, when we first started throwing parties, we didn't really do it for the money. We was getting money, but we was like, yo, this shit is fun and it's not keeping us out the streets, you know what I mean?
Word.
So back in the day, bro, we was catching bodies left and right, bro.
Left and right, I already
Protect
know.
the sex too. Protect the sex.
Word,
we was catching bodies left and right. Like, now that shit ain't, like, everybody's older, you know what I mean? Like, you still catch a body, but it's like, I don't give a fuck about it.
Word.
I want you to come to my party and buy some drinks, buy some hookah, buy some food.
Word.
But back in the day, the shit was, bro. We used to do ticket deliveries, bro.
Niggas is dropping more off than just tickets, man.
Yeah, we dropping more. We used to do tickets, bro. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. But yeah,
bartenders, strippers, niggas was slaying them.
I don't know, bro.
Niggas say, I don't know.
People was getting slayed, bro.
Yeah,
people was getting slayed. Bro.
I was gonna go a step further and say name them, but I ain't gonna do that to you, son.
Nah, you know what it is with that? I like that juicy shit too.
Just give us one name.
Listen. Nah. I like that juicy shit too, right?
Word.
But say if I name a female, right? Like, say I say, yo, I fuck this bartender.
Yeah, now I'm fucking with you.
No. But say if I say that, right? Then they see that the bartender's gonna ban me from fucking with them.
That's legit.
Yo, this nigga like the game. Like, Game had a record and he started naming chicks that he fucking. Like, industry girls looking at Game like they ain't fucking with that nigga.
Word.
You rather keep shit on the hush. That's how you keep shit going.
That's a fact.
Even though it's juicy for the media, you gotta keep it on the hush, bro.
That's a fact. Now, this is something I would want to know too. Especially me being around a lot of artists. I'm doing this platform because I wanna build it to just Long Island needs.
What you're doing? I love this shit. I honestly, like I said, with the ideas, I actually want to do what you was doing.
You would have killed this shit. You know everybody.
I had the ideal in my head. I'm like, yo, I want to go around and start doing interviews from hood to hood. Whoa. Like when I shouted you out, you my bro, but honestly, that was a different page. I didn't even know that was you doing it. Yeah, I thought it was a random person looking out for Long Island. I got so much love for Long Island. I was like, yo, I retweeted it. I retweeted it. Then I seen you hit me up. I went to the page. I'm like, oh, this is my boy. I was like, oh, it's lit. Let's set up the interview.
And it's crazy because we've been talking about the interview.
We've been talking about the interview for years.
You know what I'm saying? Now that we actually tap in. But what, with me bringing that up, if an artist is trying to build a buzz in their town, you being a promoter, what is like the best way in your opinion, for the artist to get his shit spinning in the hood? Like building that town, city respect, the buzz for himself?
Honestly, bro, I swear to you, not me. I was on the phone with my brother texting Hot Boy yesterday, and we was talking about this shit, like a few artists on Long Island. The number one thing is you gotta have a fan base.
Yeah.
If you don't have a fan base, I don't feel like you can't go nowhere. Like you can't. We was trying to compare like Long Island. Why Long Island artists is not making it and Brooklyn artists is making it.
Yeah.
One of my partners said, I think I forgot it was Tex or Hot, but it was like, yo, they got haters or whatever. I'm like, yo, bro, there's haters in Brooklyn and Long Island. Everywhere. They hating on each other. I said they hating on each other in Brooklyn too, not even just Long Island. But what he told me is, you got some parts of parts in Brooklyn that's way bigger than the towns in Hempstead and Westbury and whatever town you from. So it's like, I think they got more of a bigger population out there than out here. Yeah. So their fan base is bigger. So they're going to like get pushed more. And most of the DJs, bro, look like most of the DJs are from where? Like Queens. You got like the radio DJs. Yeah. Flex is from the Bronx. You got fucking Self. Shouts to Scooter. The hottest Long Island DJ in my eyes. He got signed to the Gwinnett team recently or whatever. Congrats. So if you got like artists, you need like your shit push, email djscooter@gmail.com. I'm gonna get him to push your shit. He's gonna push it, and it is what it is. But like I fuck with, honestly, bro, that's not even a Long Island thing. Like I fuck with Queens rappers too. Like. Yeah. Like, cause we doing with this party promotion shit, we get interact with a lot of people. Like, so my networking is crazy. Like, you got people in Queens like Dilla Illa, you got Soul Group, my boy A, you got my boy Dom the God, you got my boy Troy the Boy. Who else in Queens you got? Not really. You got Keen Streets. I like Keen Streets. But I really be listening to Soul Group. Like I don't know if you heard about them.
I never heard.
You gotta tap into them. Them niggas right there, boy. Them niggas talk that shit, bro.
Gotta tap in for real, right? So that's how you feel. Like it's just you gotta build that fan base.
Yeah, you build the fan base. You get your album right. Mm-hmm. You start marketing it. But you know what it is with these rappers? They get lazy. They feel like I don't feel like they really not in the streets like that. Like they really promoting their shit.
They just put the music out.
They put it on like a DatPiff or Spotify and just leave it there. Like you gotta be on these DJ next. You know what I mean? Even if you gotta pay them, like pay the nigga, bro. Like I'm paying fucking like some artists I work with. They pay the DJs to play their shit, and then after that they don't gotta pay them no more. You know what I mean? It's a business at the end of the day.
Niggas gotta eat.
Yeah, word.
Niggas gotta eat. Fuck it. So now, with all the time you put in with the business, you got Team Living, Power Circle, all these parties you doing and everything. What's your goal? Like, for both companies? What's your end goal?
Honestly, bro, like we really want to open up a lounge, but. Lounges are tricky. Like it's easy. Like yo, y'all should open up a club, open up a lounge. Like really, how many black owners clubs you see besides if you go to Atlanta? We was thinking about migrating honestly to Atlanta, but we really into food too. Okay. Like we all over. Like
I be cooking my and all that.
We had the Goodies food truck and shit like that. We had sold that shit, and now I really don't want to say I want to give it out, but. Okay. Just know that we working on something in the food business, and it's gonna come out soon. And I need everybody to support, because when we shut down the Goodies food truck, everybody was coming up to us like, "Yo, why y'all shut it down?" But like 90% of the people that was asking us why we shut it down, they never even supported the truck. We had a good support though. But shout outs to the Good Foodies truck. That was me, my partner Tex, my brother Jiggy, or whatever. We had that shit rocking all summer. That shit was time consuming too, because we was cooking, we was doing everything.
Oh, y'all was doing all of it?
Yeah, we was cooking on the truck, we was doing all that shit.
Hot as a motherfucker.
Hot as hell. We had to fucking drop the truck off, go home, take a shower, get dressed, go to the party.
Now, is there any rappers, singers, anybody in Long Island, period? They don't even have to be musicians, anybody who's doing their thing that you just want to show some love to, want to shout them out or whatever?
Yeah, there's a lot. Long Island got a lot of talent.
Yeah.
We just gotta find a way how to push them better. You know what I mean? But as far as artists, I love what y'all doing. Califella Entertainment, them freestyles you're putting out, dope. My boy Sean Sutton, you doing the singing. Of course, my buzzing camera shot when he come home. My Windings dudes, the Suffolk dudes, Gift, Richie, my boy Controversy, free him. My boy Pound from Suffolk. I like J.O. J.O.'s dope. My son Business is dope. He got the whole Driven movement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's dope. You should get him on the interview too. He's dope. Long Island.
There's so many, like
I said, Max, the whole 100 Block Entertainment.
Word.
My boy, I said Max Payne. Who else from Long Island? I like the dude that you interviewed too. I seen a few of his videos. The Passport General, good. I don't got a real relationship with him, but his music is dope.
Word.
Trying to think from Long Island. I don't want to miss out nobody. Yo, why the fuck you miss me?
Word.
Reek the Villain. Shout outs to my boy Pills Nils, the whole Mont Bangers. My boy AR, the whole Mont Bangers movement. From Long Island. That's probably about it that I can think off the top of my head.
Whoever we ain't name is
yeah, if I didn't name you, it's still love. It's hot as hell out here. The hookah got my brain fried right now. But if you from Long Island, you want to get in contact with me, let's get your shit out there. I got every Saturday Lotus Lounge in Queens. I got every Thursday in Baldwin Stars. The FNF Thursdays, Fishbowls and Football. And September 20th, Power Circle 6-year anniversary. That movie's about to be a real movie. We got a whole Power Circle week that week. We got the Friday, September 20th, our anniversary. We got Saturday night, and we got a brunch to end it. So the September 20th to the 22nd is going to be lit. Fuck with us, Team Living, Power Circle. We real right, you know what I mean? We don't do fuck shit. We genuine niggas.
That's what's up.
But if you ain't tapped in, you tapped out. Shout outs to my brother for doing the interview, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Well, appreciate you too. Now, before we tap out, I gotta ask one thing, man. You do parties all over Long Island. You been all over. What town got the baddest shorties?
It's a toss up.
It's a toss up.
Don't get mad at me, people. Damn. Back in the days, or like now?
Let's go back in the days and do now.
Back in the days, I would say Uniondale.
Uniondale had the joints.
The joints, bro. Back in the days, Uniondale.
This nigga look like he reminiscing right now.
Uniondale and Baldwin.
Baldwin, you know what's crazy? That's
Baldwin.
what I thought.
I used to date a girl from Baldwin. Word. Baldwin, Uniondale. They got the baddest joints. I think Elmont do too, and Westburg. But I think out of everybody, Baldwin and Uniondale. But shout outs to Freeport, Elmont, Westburg, Glen Cove, all the towns. Everybody's been. To me, what I see in the parties, Baldwin and Uniondale.
There you go.
Then you go with you got Baldwin. Yeah, I said Baldwin. You got Westbury and Elmont. Elmont got some. Let me ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
Is it more Haitians in Westbury or Elmont?
I'm gonna have to say it seems like Elmont's bigger than Westbury, right? Am I correct? I would say Elmont's bigger than Westbury.
Yeah.
I would have to say there's more Haitians out in Elmont. That's what I think. However, damn,
I couldn't decide because I was living in, I lived in both towns. I'm like,
but the only reason why I'm gonna say there's more in Elmont is because Elmont seems to be bigger. But Westbury, it seems like a lot because it's smaller. It's like everywhere you go, you see a Haitian. But Elmont, my nigga, even people I never knew was Haitian. I'm like, oh shit, you Haitian? Like, so
let me shout out the Lunch Money too.
Word.
Lunch Money movement. I love that shit.
My guy, that's
Keep
my
doing
guy.
your thing. I love Lunch Money. My boy, like I said, my boy Extra Profit. What else clothing lines out? We had the Living clothing move. We're gonna get that back and running.
Let's get it.
What other clotheslines out there? The whole driven shit. Let me tell you a secret. The 516631 shit, the JO shit.
Yeah.
I was mad I didn't think of that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Shout outs to JO, bro.
Word, great idea.
I seen that shit. I'm like, dang, that nigga got one right there. But I like that shit. I love that shit. It brings the Nassau and stuff together. Like,
that's a fact.
I'm like, damn, that's some shit I gotta think of, bro. Like,
Word.
shout outs to the team living, the double cup love and shit like that. You know what I mean? We got that on deck. If you need a cup, hit me up or whatever. I got you. And
shout out to the hookah.
Shout out to hookah. Yeah, I'm
hookah.
You know I'm the hookah king out here. Word.
Well, still will, man. I appreciate you for tuning in.
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate you, my brother. And
word.
you're gonna see us again. We're gonna get the whole team living on here.
We need that.
We're gonna get the whole team living and get the whole power circle on here.
That's a fact.
They tell y'all what they think about the parties and the whole team living movement. But we're gonna go from there, you know what I mean?
Let's get it. My guy still will.
Shout outs to Long Island.
You dig?